Well, hello. I am clutching my pearls and wearing them too because Glorilla's sister has since responded and the marathon it continues. So let's begin, shall we?
To get on this motherfucker and lie for Gloria. Now, since my mama want to get in the shit, I'm finna send this group message of her sitting here talking about Gloria don't fuck with her and she ain't gave her shit. And my dad is a broke ass trick over there who can't even afford to put gas in this motherfucking tank. So now, all the family business finna get out. I tried to leave at least some shit out. So, if I'm making you look like a bad parent, that's because you are a bad parent. Because all I'm stating is facts.
No, she's gonna be on
Is anybody gonna tell her? Maybe if even if you show the evidence, it's still gonna mean that they might have told you something, or they might have not told you something about the money because they knew you was gonna bomb off of them or beg them for money. Yeah, that's usually how that goes. And she was on this show like some hours ago, and this is the guy that was kind of, shading her at the same time, interviewing her, but trying to make common sense out of what she was dealing with. But she didn't care to understand that. But I'll play this video from the last video. I don't know if it was in there where Glorilla admits that her sister indeed tried to set her up and pew her. Yeah.
Like, and I'm real. I was gonna leave it alone. I was gonna take the high road. I take the high road about everything else. But like I said, I ain't gonna get on here and say everything you did to me as a kid. It's well, I don't know, I was a minor, so half of it ain't public record. I ain't gonna talk about how you got me sent to jail for a whole week. We ain't gonna talk about that. How you tried to shoot me and set me up. You got me sent to jail. We ain't gonna talk about none of that. Alright? I ain't gonna talk about half the stuff you did. Just leave it alone. You doing you right now. Keep doing you. Keep my family out of it. Keep me out of it.
And yeah, that's basically what it is. She's done with you, sis. Get over it. Let it go. This is the end of the road for you, boo boo. But she decided to send these messages out. It doesn't help your case. So, I mean, what good does it do? I almost really don't want to read it because I don't. I'm it's goofy. It's real. It's insensitive. You don't care about as far as how it makes you look with your family. But it says, "Hi, Glorilla. Are you mad at me about something again? The award show is Sunday, and you haven't said anything more to me about coming since you told me that we would be there. This is beginning to be a pattern. When I forgive, I forget as well. But when I see the same behavior repeat itself, then it causes me to remember what I have forgiven. You keep getting my hopes up of celebrating your successes with you at your contract readings as well as recent award shows. Then snatch the rug from under me by not responding to my calls or texts prior to the contract signing or award show. You even asked us to retire, and I did. Elder and Daniel didn't retire, even though you spoke to Elder yourself and asked him to retire. You said you had us, but every time you give me anything, I have to ask for it. For the longest you didn't have me, you didn't give me a penny till you started hanging around Cordy. From what I've heard, she's all about taking care of family, just like your friend Glossy. You don't even move us. You didn't even move us. God blessed us with the cars and house. So you did get something. Remember, I told you that I was expecting Little G meaning you get you meaning you to help us, but had to go to Big G meaning what? Meaning you to help us, but had to go to Big G meaning God. Okay. Your actions towards me and the family are very disrespectful. The last time you showed this exact same behavior for the Grammys, we went out and bought stylish as well as expensive everything that we normally wouldn't have. Okay. Wouldn't have bought to make you look good so that your colleagues wouldn't look down on us again. You know whom I'm speaking of. In actuality, you should purchase you should have purchased our look from head to toe because we're representing you. You have my children backstage looking like bums. Your own little brother refused to take pictures with you because his shoes weren't in good shape. Roscoe did take a picture with you, but look at his shoes. Speaking of the children, it's horrific the way you're doing, little Eddie and Miracle. You have my children caged in your home, not feeding them, not allowing them to go outside anywhere. You have little Eddie, who is emotionally unstable, walking around the house all day with a rifle strapped to him like he's Rambo. You say that you're a millionaire, get professional security. Miracle has hair in old braids under a cap when Teasy walking around with expensive hair in her head. But they chose you. You even had Teasy's family in your home chilling with them for almost a month, but had us to come down much later, and all we did were be your slaves, fixing up your house. Your own daddy comes to the award shows in suits. Oh my God. Hold on. Let me catch up, y'all. This is crazy. In suits. You asked to drive to Atlanta on the pretense of spending time with you, but instead you use my expertise to do your interior decorating upon returning home. We discovered that our tire was on flat when we had gotten on the expressway in Atlanta. I asked Elder to pull over because the tires didn't sound right, but he told me that it was the street that made for a noisy ride, which did get quiet. We drove hundreds of miles back home on a tire that had been supernaturally sealed from our protection. Thank you, God. Here's the kicker. When we took the tire to the shop later that morning, the man said that the tire had been punctured from the inside. So, in a dream and vision, I remember isolated incidents that happened while we were there. You can call me and I will disclose them to you, but expect y'all already know. That's the reason why they were fake profusely crying when we left, but wouldn't even answer their phones when we tried to inform them that we made it home safely. Then later on that day, little Eddie got on the group chat talking out of his head. I would like to believe that my own children didn't try and off us by puncturing our tires. Actually, everything was fine until you got angry because we drove your truck to the airport to pick you up at your request. Again, things that make you go, hmm. Anyways, I'm praying, and it kind of cuts off there. I don't. It ain't no more. What happened? Hope everybody day is going well. I'm staying positive. That's Roscoe. Mom, this is mom. Hi, Gloria. You were mad at me for something. And then it says, Mom, sorry about the above text. It went to the thread by mistake. So very sorry. And then this is a message between them, mom and Roscoe. And this is a mess. All this is a mess. Because They are exposing each other. Glorilla's sister leaked these text messages. I don't know how legit they are. I mean, it all goes to saying she cut it off at the fourth messaging after saying, anyways, praying. Anyways, I'm yet praying. And then it doesn't, it, they don't have like the 5-8 to 6-8 message. So I'm like, okay, something's missing here. Where is the other message? Because it's not on here at all. And I'm reading these messages that you see right here. We're here. And it cuts to that from here. And then it goes straight to this message and it skips a message thread in between the messaging. So I'm not understanding what her sister, she sent the messages, but she cut out a thread, which is kind of weird. This would be message 4-8. We don't have 5 of 8 messages. She only leaked 3 in a thread and a phone text message thread. So I don't believe this. This is trash. Because you didn't send in everything. You sent in probably this is an old message. If you look at it, it's got June 23rd. This might have been a turbulent time between you all that has since been worked out. We don't know what year, even if it was last year. That's this message, this stuff is past tense. Yeah, this is past tense. All this stuff, and it don't have the date for this one. It just has a time on it. None of this is making sense. Girl, June 23rd of what year? Is this June 2023 or June 23rd of last year? This is old, girl. They have since made up. So whatever this is that you printed is kind of null and void. And it's not making sense because you skipped the whole thread in between the messaging and you just messaged a phone text thread to cause a rift between the parents and Glorilla. No, ma'am. This not gonna work. It's not gonna work. But all I wanted to send you guys to show you that she's just reaching for pennies at this point, trying to cause more chaos. So, girl, just let it go. This not gonna work. This is a mess. It's not giving at all. It's an old text thread. You look above, it says June 23rd. So we don't know how old or how long ago this message thread was since your parents in the fallout. All we know is that they are all good now. And that's it. So, guys, thank you for watching this video. Please be sure to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys very soon. Okay? Bye.